Hey, I'm just coming in with a quick collective update video for the Zodiacs for their month of January. I was just going to see what the energies are surrounding this new month, new year. So I did air and fire, and now I am on water signs. So let's see what the story is here. Let's go with Cancer. For January 2026, Cancer energy. What's going on here? Oops, that one flipped right over. Ah, that's funny here because I've got just got this one for Sagittarius, which I just did. So we got the Hangman coming out here. So it's all about looking at life from a different perspective, looking at a situation from a different perspective. Now this could be maybe if you're having some sort of struggles, like challenges, look at it from maybe a different perspective will help you overcome some of those obstacles. It could be maybe in a relationship, it could be in maybe a co-worker, it could be on your spiritual journey, thoughts you have about your journey, or thoughts you have about your life path. But we've got this energy of the scythe here, and it's like about, it looks like here it's like cutting out things that no longer serve us, but also time too where we're kind of, it's like this energy of this void where we're like in this in between. We're being asked to look at something, be the observer, look at a situation in a different light. Let's see here for Cancer. Yeah, perception. It says here beyond the veil of illusion. So it's about seeing, from a different perspective. We've got this butterfly, which is this transformation, number 39. And that's number 12, so number 3. So then that would be like a learning or a teaching. I believe here that we've got some, for January for Cancer, we've got some kind of looking at things for different perspectives, looking at situations, being the observer, as well as going within. I feel like there's this need to go within as well, because we're kind of like in this a little bit maybe of isolation. But here it looks like here, it's kind of like activating our third eye. There's some sort of transformation. I feel like here we're going to be seeing through maybe some of the illusions that are around us. Maybe an illusion could be the way we think about ourselves. So maybe, you don't have very good thoughts about yourself. That's just an illusion. That's not coming from your heart. It's not coming from love. It's coming from the mind. It's something that we're just telling ourselves. Maybe some of the fears that we have, illusions around, false evidence appearing real, that kind of thing. But it looks like here there's a throat. So it's like throat and third eye. That is there's some sort of transformation there. The throat is about living authentically and standing in our truth and expressing ourselves. I feel like we'll be expressing ourselves. But there's some teachings that are going to happen this month. And that's why we're kind of in this hang position, because we're going to be learning to see things from a different perspective. It's almost like, putting yourself on the other side of that situation. So let's see a life lesson that's coming up here. We've got judgment. Yeah, because sometimes too when we're in that judgment mode, it's like we're only seeing from our own perspective. So it's saying here, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So we might have judgment around our own path. We might have judgment around things maybe taking too long, or the way that things are unfolding, how our life is, the direction of our life is going. But also too, I feel like here we're looking at things from a different perspective, because it's like we're being asked to look at things as an opportunity for growth, and understanding that everybody has their own unique path. Everyone has their own unique challenges, including yourself. But we've got this judgment in the mind. Could be too about judgments about our own perspectives. I'm the one that's always, it's kind of like that perspective of You might have, I'm always right. Or, you know, it's like we can't have that accountability to own up to being wrong or whatever. It's like just changing our perspective. That's what I'm getting with that one. It's like this judgment we have. We're being asked to see beyond that judgment, because that's kind of like a veil of illusion, right? We're being asked to see beyond the judgment, see from a different perspective. What we perceive, and we perceive not only just with our eyes, right? We perceive with all our senses. So it's like perceiving with all the senses, being the observer, and not jumping into the defensive mode maybe, or that judgment mode, that victim as well, the victim mode. I'm getting with this one. So I'm looking at what tie of karma is this pointing at. So it says here, release inner criticism. Yeah, so it's like, that's what I was getting. I am not enough. Those stories that we tell ourselves. Release the inner criticism. Silence your inner critic. Speak to yourself with kindness and watch your confidence soar. Yeah, so that's that veil of illusion, is the things that we tell ourselves. That judgment too. We might have that judgment, like I'm not good enough. I'm a failure. Like it's saying here, we've got this. I feel like journaling is going to be really big for you, Cancer. Here, I feel like journaling your feelings. As well, because we've got this energy of this quill, and they're writing here. So silence your inner critic, speak to yourself with kindness, and watch your confidence soar. I feel like too, writing down like affirmation statements. This is helping with this kind of this thread of karma, releasing this inner critic, this judgment that we have on ourselves, the judgment of, you know, I'm not worthy. See a spirit animal coming out here. Yeah, because there's some learnings this month going on this month for you. Animal, the deer, love. Yeah, it's like that heart energy, right? Be gentle with yourself. Yes, be gentle with yourself, because we've got this inner critic that's kind of casting the judgment. It's clouding our perception of the world. It's clouding our perception of who we really are. We're asked to see that from a different perspective. Saying you heal with the power of love, so your heart. And I know Cancer has got that water energy, but we've really got that that nourishing, that caring, that element of water, that divine feminine energy. So it says see the light in all things. Yeah, see from a different perspective. Know that it's like seeing the light in all things. It's like knowing that everyone has their own unique path or their own unique challenges. We have a lot of green in this energy, so being out in nature. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. Yeah, you're being asked to I feel like really journaling, keeping affirmations. I can swear they work. People say, you know, affirmations do not work. I can say affirmations to myself, and I can, within at least three days even of saying affirmations to yourself, it does something. So yeah, I'm saying here we've got like acknowledge your self-worth and grace. So looks like here we're doing a little bit of healing. We're healing our own self. It's like we're kind of doing a little bit of shadow work here. We're releasing that criticism that we have against ourselves, which is going to shape our perception of ourselves, which is going to shape our perception of the world and the people around us. So let me see here. Got that very fawn-like energy as well with the deer, so that fawn. So it's almost like it's giving me like, yeah, like this gentleness, like this baby. Like be gentle with yourself. It's almost like, you know, nourish yourself. Like talk to yourself like you would want to be talked. Like it's like inner child. I'm getting inner child work. It's like talk to yourself as you would have liked an adult to speak to you as a child, or how you speak to your you know, own children or something like that. So we got these Hathor light codes. Light immersion, full system upgrade, power recall. Yeah, we're taking back our power. You know, we're releasing. So we're taking back our power. I feel like here, this is something, you know, light codes being out inside. Like I was saying, we've got this nature. Hathor is like that. I think it's that cow energy. So it's very like, you know, connected to the ground, connected to the earth animal. But it looks like here, you know, we're recalling those parts back to us. We're recalling our power. We're releasing the judgment that we have on ourselves here. So I'm going to pick one more crystal. If we want to work with another crystal, if you're into crystal work. So it looks like here it's going to be a month of some inner work. Which ultimately is, you know, is going to change the way that you look at yourself and the way that you look at the world. Small stuff, eh? So lepidite. I think that's lepidite, yeah, lepidolite. What is it? Lepidolite, I think it's lepidolite. Is a lithium infused mica with rose and lavender hued spa vibes. Who needs it? The perpetually frazzled and the oh so cerebral. And a type A workaholic, so cerebral. So yeah, in the mind, like with that judgment, you know, we've got that in the mind. Might be having this like frazzled, so anxiety as well. The hangman is like taking a pause, I feel like. So then it says where to put it: in a bubble bath, on the meditation cushion, in the fetal position, which is funny when I was talking about that, like fawn energy is like that baby. When the pressure to be successful, fit and fabulous 24/7, 365 days is too much. Yeah, so we've got that inner critic. We have to be perfect. You know, we see that all over the place with, you know, TV and movies and celebrities and whatnot. It's like being this fit. We feel like we have to be like that. And this is totally going on with this reading, which is just awesome. When to use it: when freaking out, or to prevent that, put the phone on do not disturb, hold lepidolite in each palm, and let yourself just be for 5 minutes. Relax the muscles between your shoulder blades, lengthen your breaths, and let it all go, the drama. It wasn't yours to begin with anyway. Enter your chill zone. Yeah, so it's almost like we're taking that like pause to like chill out. But also too, yeah, that inner critic, we're being asked to release that inner critic. You know, take a little bit of time to nourish yourself. Whether that be, you know, having to maybe take a break from social media or maybe the internet or something like that. It's like, you know, we're being asked to be gentle with ourselves. So I hope that this resonated, and you'll have to let me know. Thanks.